And I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Foden. Isco. Now Foden. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a shot! Neymar. Cavani. Now it's Gerrard. Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Cavani. For Isco. Foden. Cavani. Messi. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gerrard. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
EmpoliA applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Neymar. Isco. Messi. Cavani.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Isco. Isco carries the ball down the right. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Akanji, still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And it's Neymar. And Neymar. Gerrard. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Isco. Oh, good ball, and Neymar! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk can get it clear.
EmpoliA are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Isco. Shapes to shoot! It's Isco! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Gets his pass away. Akanji makes the interception.
EmpoliA really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Cavani. Milan finding their passes. Cavani! That's going to go a long way. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. Gerrard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tries to get it clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Solbakken.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Isco. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.